Have any last words?
Hey everybody, welcome back to my playthrough of Blues and Bullets Episode 1. This will be the second part of it. I'm going to split this up into 3 parts probably. We're going to pick up right where we left off, which is we just left Capone's suite in the Hindenburg, and we had just accepted the deal to help find his daughter who had been kidnapped. And this picks up right where that left off. We're walking back to the diner. I thought I'd do the intro here before I got right into the game because this episode kind of starts off with a bang. So let's get right back into it. And as always, thanks for joining me.
You're not gonna ask me for my last words?
You should be running. I'm never going to help you.
Why me? I'm not asking you to help me.
I'm not a coward. I'll do it. Not for you. For her.
Very cool looking graphics here. Very cool looking.
This town has become a jungle. Where not even the rats are safe. Those who swore to protect us fight to steal the last scraps of dignity we have left. And those who should judge them prefer to squabble over their prey.
Awesome.
But it wasn't always like this. The Santa Esperanza I was born in was a clean town. A place where it meant something to be a cop.
Oh, it's on. Here we go. Gotcha.
Until he arrived.
Woo! Oh, got him in the jump. Nice. Love this sequence. Very cool. These guys are not experts at taking cover in a gunfight. Ah.
He took everything I had, but in the end I sent him to hell. Rebuilt my life. Got my feet back on the ground. But now he's back, and he's dragged me in.
Isn't it always the way? I love that sequence. Very cool. Very, very cool.
I'm gonna need help.
Let's stick with the juice. I think Ness is on the wagon. We don't want to fall off now. Alright, we'll answer it.
Ness.
Elliot, I found Carlo Boccarini.
I knew you would, Alice.
Write this down. 31 Wicker Avenue in Lakeview.
Thanks. Nice work.
Elliot, what do you want with him? He's got a hell of a file.
Let's tell her the truth.
I think he's mixed up in a kidnapping, but my client doesn't want the police involved.
What are you getting yourself into? Who's your client?
Alice, I don't have much time. I'll let you know how it goes. Thanks. Tomorrow's going to be a long, long day.
Indeed it is. So it looks like tomorrow we'll be paying a visit to Carlo Boccarini.
31 Wicker Avenue. This is it.
Here we are.
You sure?
I'm sure.
At last. That stench of stale grease about you reminds me too much of my old job.
Job?
You worked as a waiter?
I was a chef. And not in any old kitchen. At the maximum security penitentiary on Gore Island.
Gore Island?
Can't think of a better way to do time. And how do you think I met Alphonse? Playing golf?
Alphonse?
On the subject of cooking, I know your blueberry pie had an extra something. I still don't know what.
Alphonse?
So what now? You got a plan?
Take a look around, in case there's a rear exit. I'll take the main door.
My pleasure.
Alright, approach Boccarini's house. Let's see what we got here. What's this?
The fact that a criminal like him can hang up his shingle in broad daylight says a lot about Santa Esperanza.
Hang up his shingle. There's a new expression I haven't heard of. There's a naked lady statue over there.
Interesting taste. Been centuries since a gardener visited this house. Maybe Boccarini's business isn't going too well.
You deduced all that by looking at a yard gnome? Lawn gnome? Alright, let's see. Come on, where's the... There we go. Try the doorbell.
The bell doesn't work. I guess Boccarini doesn't get many visitors.
No dice. Guess we'll knock. We'll do it gently.
Boccarini? Carlo Boccarini?
Nothing of interest out back. Sorry. You better come see this, Mr. Ness.
What is it?
I don't know how to describe it.
Oh boy. That can't be good. Get in there and see what's going on. Knock knock. Oh boy.
Is that our man?
Boccarini.
My God.
We have to find out who did this and why. Let's go.
You're the detective, Mr. Ness. Besides, Alfonso will want to see this. I'll be right back.
All right.
Damn you and your Alphonse. Just call him
I
Al,
have to
dude.
establish how Boccarini died. Maybe the body parts can shed some light on the motive.
This is where we'll go through. It's an investigation portion of the game. We'll look for clues, gather clues, and then you'll go to a spot here called the board, and this is kind of basically like looking inside the brain of Ness as he collects clues. You put them down here, and this is how he makes, deductions. He puts two clues together and comes up with an idea of what happened. It's a really similar mechanic to what they have in Sherlock Holmes Crimes and Punishment, the way he gathers clues and then comes to a little mental / board like this to put together the outcome of the case. This game is very similar with that. So let's gather up some clues.
Holy Christ, what the hell are we up against?
Yikes. Alright. Survey. We just kind of want to glance over
His
the body.
eyes were pulled clean out of their sockets. Whoever did this, it wasn't their first time. And if they committed any other murders like this, it's likely that the police found some of the bodies. I must remember to ask Alice.
Alright, scan. And as you come across things, you'll see it pops up when you run across something of interest. Have to come back. What? It's
Pity
almost
he won't last till Christmas, because he'd almost pass for a tree. There's no doubt the murderer took his time.
Looks like a bunch of pipes have been jabbed into his body. Let's see what else we got. Holy smokes.
This isn't a cut, it's a tear. His hands were ripped off. Who has that kind of strength?
Wow. Okay, there's a clue. Let's see what else we got. The heck is this thing? Is that a bottle or a glass?
What's he got stuck in there? Looks like the bottom of a glass.
Huh. Says we got 4 or 5 clues, so there's one more. Look around, see if we can find it. It's hard not to get all the clues because it tells you how many there are. And you can't really advance until you find them all. There it is.
His teeth were all pulled out before he was killed. The buildup of blood inside his mouth speaks for itself. It's
Damn.
Boccarini, no doubt about that. Although the one I remember was more together.
Damn, he's seen better days. Alright, so we got some clues, so let's go to the board and see if we can put some things together. Go over to the murder. Right now he's trying to figure out a little something about the mutilation. We'll see if if any of these clues down here fit with his thought process. If it doesn't, it'll kind of vibrate and won't let you drop it down. So we'll try. We'll start with this.
The murderer tore Boccarini's hands off.
Yep, that one works.
Boccarini's teeth were all pulled out.
And that one works.
Hands ripped off, teeth torn out. I guess I'll have to rule out criminal intent or a personal angle. Boccarini's eyes still haven't shown up. What if I look for whatever was used to remove them?
Alright, so you see how that works. He put the two clues together to come up with a conclusion, then he moves on with his thought process. I don't think
What
this
looks like the bottom of a broken glass buried in Boccarini's back.
I don't think this one fits here. Yeah, so that doesn't work with the eyes. I think he wants to know what was used to pry the eyeballs out, but we'll keep looking and see if we can find that. But that's how it goes. Let's walk around and see what else we can find. Some more clues, find out what happened here.
The blood comes from the other side of the corridor and ends next to the body. He was attacked in the other room and dragged to the hall.
Okay. Got another clue, but let's see what else we can find first. Holy crap.
The evidence suggests that the events began in the lounge. How did Boccarini encounter his murderer?
Alright. Let's look around a little more and find some more clues before we go back to the board. What's this down here?
Whatever crushed the table must have been really heavy. Or maybe it was thrown extremely hard.
Let's see what else we got. What's this? Come on.
A perfectly circular dent, as if someone had tried to hammer in a gigantic bolt, around 4 inches in diameter.
They misspelled dent. Either that or that's a new spelling for a word I wasn't aware of. What's this? Or it's a different word altogether than D-E-N-T, which is what I thought they were going for.
Fingernails scratched the wood.
Alright, there's one more. Oh. Damn, all the blood.
Blood ran like water.
Okay. Still don't want to go to the board yet. Let's keep looking. Nice watch.
Did it break during the struggle, or was it already broken?
Blood soaked.
Blood. Blood everywhere.
He agrees.
What kind of person takes off a wristwatch without unfastening it? Or fastens the strap again after taking it off?
Interesting question. Okay, let's keep on going.
This was opened recently.
Like a bottle of whiskey.
Smells of whiskey.
Yep, I was right. Broken whiskey glass. What the hell we got over here?
Glass on the floor indicates the window was broken from outside.
Okay. Means something came from outside to get in the house.
There's something under there.
How the hell did he see that?
How'd it wind up under there?
How did you see it under there is what I want to know. Maybe he smelled it. He smelled a clue.
Not one round fired. It must have happened fast.
Okay, well, let's move on into the kitchen. We can go ahead and go to the board now that we got a few clues together. See if we can piece together what happened to the assault with the assault here. Okay, well, we got the window.
Pieces of glass from the window in the hall, found inside the house.
Yep, that one worked. We found some alcohol in the broken glass.
An open bottle of whiskey.
That one works. Let's see. How about the
Broken table.
broken table?
Scratched and covered in blood.
Nope. Didn't take that one. What about the gun?
Pistol, fully loaded.
There we go.
I'd say Boccarini was drinking in the dining room when his assailant burst in through the window. Boccarini pulled his gun, but the murderer disarmed him before he could shoot. Where did the torture begin?
Well, there's blood all over the
A
dining
broken
table.
scratched and covered in blood.
Yep. Big pile of blood here.
2 pools of blood, one on either side of the dining room table.
Then we had the bloody watch.
A blood-stained wristwatch with the glass broken and the strap fastened.
Yep, that was it.
The bloodstains show that the murderer began to torture Boccherini on the dining table itself. That was where his hands were torn off. As a result, his wristwatch fell to the ground.
Jeez.
How did the body reach its current position?
Well, we got a blood trail, so...
The trail of blood from the dining room to the hall.
What about the broken glass? I don't know if that would...
Broken whiskey glass found in the dining room.
I don't know if that would fit. Nope.
What looks like the bottom of a broken glass buried in Boccherini's back.
Nope, not that one either. So we don't have that clue yet. And this other one, he was wanting to know what was used to take out the eyes. So we don't have that yet either, so okay. Let's check out the kitchen. Knives?
1 knife's missing, the biggest one.
That's a little ominous. We got on the table here.
What is it with Italians and olives? They lap those things up like caviar. Like a true bachelor, he should have put these into soak. Hours of scraping to get them clean. Although at this stage, I don't think Boccherini's too worried about that.
Yeah, I don't think so either.
4 glasses. 2 of water, 2 of wine. I've always been a whiskey man, but I know a good wine when I see one.
Looks like he had company.
Leftover lasagna, and it looks good.
No, it
Why is it
doesn't.
that 2 out of 3 Italian gangsters are great cooks? I'll never understand what the deal is with them in cooking. The plates and the glasses leave no room for doubt. Boccherini had company for dinner.
Alright, so there was somebody else in here. Someone friendly, not just the arm-ripping madman. See what's up with this door. Uh-oh. Locked. Or something.
Shut from the inside.
Alright, well. Let's go around to the other side here. See if there's anything to be seen on the other side of the house. God, that silly jog. I wish the camera would get fixed. I can barely see. Okay. Now we're back out here. Boccherini still in the same spot, of course.
Takes a strong man to tear that out. Or several.
It's like a ceiling fan's been ripped down. I think that's what that is. Oh boy, what the hell? More blood trails.
Jammed shut from the inside. Maybe between the 2 of us when Milton gets back. If I'm not mistaken, this door opens onto the same room as the locked door in the kitchen.
Huh. So the room's been locked from both entryways. Interesting. What's this? Hey, look what I found.
Blood and some kind of sticky liquid.
Let's follow the blood trail into this. What is this? A bathroom? What the hell?
Oh shit. I should have stayed in my diner.
Holy smokes. Well, looks like we found his hands. Gotta find the spot where I can interact with this button. There we go. Yuck. Oh boy, the sound effects are really gross. Hey look, Elliot Ness is opening his fingers with the power of his mind. It's not even moving, but they're opening. Alright.
Are these teeth from the body? Well, at least I know why his teeth were pulled out, more or less.
Oh my god. Gross. That's a pretty gory clue. What's this?
What is that?
Hey, I said the same thing. Looks like that's everything in here. Let's check the board right quick. Well, we know what happened with the eyes.
A teaspoon stained with blood and some kind of sticky liquid. The mixture of sticky liquid and blood can only mean one thing. The spoon was used to remove Boccarini's eyes.
Yuck.
The mutilations and the disappearance of his eyes suggest two possible motives. Psychopathy or cultist fanaticism. Which is it?
Well, let's look at the clues we have. We got the weird symbol painted on the wall in
Some
blood.
kind of symbol drawn in blood.
And we have the hands positioned in some kind of weird altar type shape.
A sick altar of human flesh.
Yep, that's it.
Although I don't know the origin of the symbol in the bathroom and the altar of flesh and teeth, I'd say the motive was some kind of occult religion. The big question is, who did it?
Okay, let's see. We need one more clue here for the lynching. But I don't know if we have. Let's see if we have a clue that'll fill that in.
A door in the corridor jammed shut. It opens onto the same room as the locked door in the kitchen.
Wouldn't be that. Oops. The glasses don't work. What about that chandelier or ceiling fan?
The lamp, torn off its brackets and blocking the stairs.
Yep, that was it.
Boccarini, already minus hands, was dragged into the hall, where the murderer used the brackets of the lamp to complete his macabre diorama.
Okay, well that's what we got so far.
Looks like a ritual. What was Boccarini mixed up in?
Clearly nothing good. Alright, last little area here. See what we've got.
This car
Garage.
looks too classy for a forger like Boccarini. Are there sufficient reasons to believe that when the murderer attacked Boccarini, there was someone else in the house? The first possibility to be ruled out is that the car belonged to Boccarini.
Okay, well let's check the car, see what we can find.
Let's take a look in the glove compartment. Bingo.
What's his name? Oh, what do we
A
got?
man's cigarette case.
Cigarette case. Let's see.
OB. One of the Boccarini clan?
Initials OB.
Vermont plates. Someone drove a long way.
Doesn't sound like Boccarini's car. Obviously, OB wouldn't be Carlo Boccarini's initials, so it's not that. I guess that's everything. Let's check the board. Let's see, we
The
found
initials OB on a cigarette case.
a cigarette case, and we found the out-of-state tags.
A car with Vermont plates.
So I don't think this is going to be Boccarini's car.
1. It has Vermont plates. 2. It's too luxurious for a criminal of his standing. 3. The initials on the cigarette case don't match his name. The next possibility that needs to be ruled out is that the car was stolen. There should be evidence that there was someone else in the house.
Oh yeah, we got plenty of that.
Dirty
About
plates,
dinner
glasses,
table.
and silverware from a dinner for 2. The dirty dishes and glasses prove that Boccarini ate lasagna with one other person. Was Boccarini's guest still in the house when the murderer showed up?
Well, let's see. We got a broken
Broken
glass.
whiskey glass found in the dining room.
Got the glass stuck in Boccarini's back.
What looks like the bottom of a broken glass buried in Boc. Seems clear that Boccarini and his guest were drinking when the murderer took them by surprise.
Indeed.
The real question is, what happened to the witness? Did they escape? Did the murderer take them? Or are they still in the house?
Well, we got those 2 locked doors.
A door in the corridor jammed shut. It opens onto the same room as the locked door in the kitchen. A door in the kitchen, locked from the inside. It opens onto the same... One locked door could be a coincidence, but 2 locked doors which open onto the same room can't be.
That's true.
Either I'm completely wrong, or the witness is in that room. But I need Milton to open one of those doors.
That's right. All right, guys, we're going to call it right there. The next and final episode to complete episode 1 of Blues and Bullets. I'll hook up with Milton and we'll open that door and we'll see what's waiting for us on the other side. Remember, if you guys like the videos, please comment, like, and subscribe. Feel free to share with your friends. And as always, thank you very much for watching. Take care.